How cool is the intro? We got some hoodies. Things are going really good. Today we're going to conclude our video series on acute exercise variables and what to look for in an effective training program. I know, absolute tongue twister, but let's continue. So I've put rest times and tempo together because they're just not going to be as large as the other variables that we've covered. So I see it all the time. You get an exercise program, there's just no evidence of rest times. It's literally just exercises listed together with like 3x10 on the side, and that's it. Rest times are a huge component of exercise prescription, massive, and they need to be outlined appropriately within the program. It's literally like this person has written this freaking program and they've been like, look bro, that's all you have to do, just squat, bench, dead, curls, and that's it. It's not really how it works. It's not really how it should look. So in short, longer rest times are better than shorter rest times. That's putting it very general, and with longer rest times, we can produce more muscular power and more muscular strength. There's actually a study I specifically cite within the blog that talks about how rest times of up to 3 to 5 minutes were more beneficial for strength and power. Now, obviously, shorter rest times have their place, and that's for muscular endurance and potentially metabolic stress and muscle damage. So let's briefly talk about tempo and how I'm not really a tempo kind of guy. Well, it depends, but I'll explain further. So in regards to like physique and bodybuilding style training, just disclaimer, I'm not a massive bodybuilder, but that doesn't mean that I don't understand exercise science and physiology. So yeah, in regards to all your physique stuff, it doesn't really matter that much. Slowing down to like 5-second eccentrics may be even detrimental to your progress, more so than actually contributing to larger and stronger muscle. So usually when people spend all this time doing eccentrics like this slow, like we get a massive reduction in intensity because there's no way in hell you're going to get 95% of your 1RM and do that really, really slow for enough reps to facilitate volume or increases in enough volume that you need to do in order to progress. And we can potentially get a reduction in volume because by the time you have done enough sets, you're going to be taxed from like 2 exercises. And if you've been training for a while, that is probably not going to be enough to facilitate gains in hypertrophy. So it might be more important to consider the total time you spend under the load than it is under like 1 rep. I really hope you've enjoyed this video series, guys. Evidently from all the parts of this video series, you can't just really go ahead and buy like a $19.99 program, $19.99 on Instagram, and think that's really going to facilitate your goals long term. I mean, it might be a great starting point, but eventually you're going to need something more or an increased understanding of how to do your own program. So, I guess program design does seem a little complex, but once we understand just its basic principles, it's really not that hard. But then I guess you could say that about everything. Anyway, regardless of all this stuff, if you do a program and you don't like it and you don't do it, you won't see progress. So maybe the most important thing is just finding a program that you can stick to long term, doing it, and achieving your results. Thanks guys, I really hope you enjoyed this video series. Like, share, and do all that stuff, and speak to you next time.